After years of relentless searching, a twist of fate led me to stumble upon the PlayStation 5 at a Target. Yes, that's right, 5 whole years. It felt like an eternity, but there it was, gleaming on the shelf, waiting for someone like me to come and claim it. Without a second thought, I snagged it. The box's design hinted at the Call of Duty edition, a feature I hadn't even been hunting for, but was a delightful surprise. Now, if you know anything about kids and gaming, you'd know how much they idolize Kobe. So when my son saw the box and begged for some Kobe-inspired gameplay, I couldn't say no. But before handing over the controller, I took a moment to cherish the unboxing process. It felt oddly satisfying, similar to that exhilarating sound a can of cold beer makes when you pop it open on a scorching day. As I laid out its contents, I quickly realized that while the PlayStation 5 box might look minimalistic, it packed quite the punch. Alongside the Call of Duty card, which, by the way, has this cool scratch and redeem code system, there was a myriad of cables and equipment, each wrapped meticulously. Being the tech aficionado that I am, I was taken aback by the console's sleek design and the unique texture on its surfaces. It was a masterpiece. One thing I wasn't prepared for was its sheer size. Thankfully, a brainwave struck, and I decided to position my new gem on a set of boxes, like a makeshift pedestal. I spent a few moments admiring the various ports and buttons, with the USB-C port and power button being particularly fascinating. Diving deeper into the box, there was the sleek power cable, the iconic PS5 controller, a design marvel if you ask me, and a stand that's undeniably practical for anyone keen on showing off their new console in all its glory. Now, here's where the story takes a twist. As I began setting up the console in my living room, I couldn't help but think about its grandeur. An initial hiccup with the provided HDMI cable threw me off. But, after a brief tech panic, I quickly switched to another HDMI cable I had lying around, and voila, it worked. Always have a backup, folks. Setting up the Wi-Fi was a breeze, and the console's voice guidance was so advanced it felt like I was interacting with a futuristic AI assistant. Although, I'll admit, the chatty guidance can become a tad overwhelming at times. With the console set up, it was game time. The code from the Call of Duty card was redeemed seamlessly, making me wonder if this was the most hassle-free gaming setup I'd ever done. I took a deep dive into various games, starting with the casual Uno, then transitioning to a thrilling bike-riding adventure that was oddly satisfying. But the real joy came when I launched Call of Duty. The graphics, the gameplay, the sheer intensity, it was an experience unlike any other. The evening didn't end there. Exploring titles like Battlefield, Lord of the Rings, God of War, and Resident Evil 4 was reminiscent of a kid in a candy store. And for those moments when I wanted a break from gaming, the PS5's Netflix interface was sleek and user-friendly. In conclusion, my journey to acquiring the PS5 was long and filled with anticipation. But the wait? Absolutely worth it. For anyone still on the hunt, here's my 2 cents. Don't give up. And maybe, just maybe, check out your local Target. They came through for me, and who knows, you might just get lucky too. Until next time, game on.